Hey everyone, I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer and welcome back to another video. Now in this video, I'm going to kind of reference the last video that I recorded. I don't know which video is going up first, but it's that Siege on Twitter is super stupid and toxic, and I think should be taken the least amount serious as you can. Like, treat it like it's flat earthers, okay? Let me explain why. I think this is more of a Twitter problem, okay? We're going to talk about Twitter. When it comes to Twitter, the issue that I have with Twitter is that it's microblogging, which means you have a certain amount of characters that you have to tweet with, right? Because of that, people are going to lose context on an idea. If I have, like, let's just say, I don't know what the character limit is now. Let's just say I have 100 characters to say my thought. My full thought, any human's full thought, most of the time is going to be more than 100 characters, right? Like my video right here is going to be a video, right? I've already said more than 100 characters, yet if I went on Twitter, I have to condense it down and do that. It provides a massive issue with context, because then you have people tweeting back and forth. They can't add context, so they just throw out ideas. Right? Perfect example is when Pangu said hashtag save Siege. There's no way that Pangu could have contextualized what that actually meant in a single tweet. And it probably, him tweeting that out was the problem, right? Not him saying hashtag save Siege. If he would have made a video and then said, look, I'm using the hashtag save Siege to bring all of these ideas out to the developers and all these little micro issues that I have with the game, you know, and we can argue that Save Siege was a dumb hashtag because it was, but it's not the point. The point is Twitter, context. Don't marry. Twitter and context, they don't like each other. And context is more important than Twitter for ideas, right? The other thing is it's very easy for me, instead of sitting down, you know, let's say I don't know, I lose a bunch of MMR because of rollback, right? Because I was with hackers or something, right? I sit down and I say, look, I'm mad. I sit down and make a 10-minute video. Not only do I get to explain my thoughts, but that gives me a lot of time to think about what I said in that video. I make a video about, oh, I lost MMR, and then I'm uploading it, I'm making a thumbnail. I have a lot of time to think about that video that I just made. But a tweet, I can literally go on Twitter right now, right? Actually, I'm going to write this up in a message to myself. So I'm going to go onto Facebook Messenger, and I'm going to message myself, and I'm going to say, fuck Siege. I'm typing this right now. Fuck Siege. I lost 200 MMR due to rollback. Ranked is broken. SMH. Hashtag rip Siege. Boom. Posted. Well, I sent it to myself in Messenger. But you can see how easy that is compared to, all right, sit down, record video, make thumbnail, upload to YouTube, make the camera out of focus, right? So that's my issue with Twitter itself. Now, with the Siege stuff as a whole, I feel like just on Twitter, it's easier to complain and people fall victim to that, right? Pro players fall victim to that. And it's kind of like you post that thing, but it's easy to forget that if you're a pro player or you're a content creator, you are in the vast minority of people that play Rainbow Six Siege. There is a reason that the developers made House rework a casual rework, because most people are casual players for any game. And without that casual player base, esports doesn't exist, right? We always forget about this. Without casuals, esports doesn't exist. Without esports, casuals can still exist, right? Most video games, if you think about them, what dies first? The esports scene or the casual scene? We know the answer. It's the esports scene, and then people might hop on for casual, right? A great example of this actually is all of the Call of Duty games that are in the past. There's no esports scene for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but there's still people playing it, right? Same with Siege. The esports scene and the content creation scene is the minority of people, but we have the strongest opinions because we probably have put in the most hours. We've seen the most issues, right? If you put in 8 hours a day, you're going to run into a bunch of bugs compared to someone that plays 2 hours a day. And those bugs, because you're playing every single day, those bugs are going to feel large. Like it ruins your entire Siege experience. And you're going to remember it because it's a negative thought. But in reality, you just ran into a bug. And it's Siege, and we're used to it being busted. But we all forget what it was like in year 1 and year 2 before and after, Operation Health. We all forget about that when Siege was truly like a busted ass game. If you want to play a version of Siege that will make you rage, go back to when the game first released, man. That shit was So yeah, I think Rainbow Six Siege on Twitter is extremely stupid. I don't like it. I think Twitter and Siege, the whole interactions that we have on there, I think overall hurt the game. I think if all of us that played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege stayed off Twitter, I feel like the game would be better off. And that's a strong opinion, But I don't have to go to Twitter anymore to figure out that Rainbow Six is live streaming on YouTube because I'm subscribed to the channel, right? And there's all these content creators making these hype videos, right? And I mean, let's be honest. What would you rather do? Scroll through 5 minutes of tweets or watch a 5-minute video analyzing that same thing that people are tweeting about? You would, of course, watch the 5-minute video because it's way more valuable than a bunch of fucking nerds complaining about a video game on a microblogging website that promotes negativity. So, yeah, guys, that's all I have to say about this topic. I feel very strongly about it. I don't know if you guys can tell. I feel very strongly, and I am very. I don't like Twitter. I think it hurts more than it helps. So, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. If you want to support the channel, you can by purchasing my mouse that I use from the links to Amazon in the description below. I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer. I suck just as bad as you do at video games and tweeting. And I'll see you guys in the next one.